All right, so today we're going to be changing the fuel pump on my 1997 BMW M3, and same process goes for all other E36s. I just did it on that car a couple months ago. So yeah, you're going to want to order your Amazon fuel pump and just take off the cap before we do anything else so you don't forget it later. For step one, you're just going to want to clean out your back seat, make sure there's nothing there. Then you're going to want to just pull on the front and it should pop out. And get the back seat out of there. We're just gonna put this to the side for now. All right, and now we're gonna get into here. This is your chance to see who spilled what in the past. And we're just gonna peel up on this and peel up on this one. And once you fold that down there, now you have access to your 4 Phillips head screws. Just grab my screwdriver and start taking them out. Try not to strip these because it will be a bitch to get them out if you do. So now that we got all 4 screws out, I'm gonna just put them right here. Should be able to just pop this thing open. What I like to do, because I don't like breaking things, I'll feed this grommet in. This way I can just pull this whole thing back. Oh wow, look how dirty that is. And now I can pull the grommet up a little and I'll get a chance to really get a good grip on disconnecting these connectors, because you don't want to fuck these up. All right, now look at that. We have a one-time use hose fastener there, and then we got to take off this lock ring. So first I'm going to grab a couple more tools. You're going to want to get yourself one of these, a hammer, and a 3/8 extension. And just pop open this tank. So now what that's going to do is just going to release a little bit of pressure. So now I'm going to come back here and just try and mess up this. To release it from the hose. Because that's a one-time use, you're never going to touch that again. And now just be careful not to ruin this hose. You're just going to want to move it around like that a little, wiggle it. Oh, there we go. She's coming off right now. And that's that. That's all there is. A little bit of fuel, let it drip. No big deal. All right. Now that that's done, you're gonna want to come here with your 3/8 extension. You're just gonna want to put it against that ridge. And just take it. You're just gonna want to hit it all the way around. Because what this does, this is a locking ring, and what it'll do is it'll thread on and push the fuel pump down more, causing it to lock. There we go. Alright, and now we're just gonna take this out. Because right now you're gonna want to very carefully lift this up. And that's good, we don't got much fuel in there. Now you're just gonna want to pick this up. Just try not to break too much shit while pulling it out. There is a bobber on the end of it, so be careful. And there we go. And now I'm just gonna try and get it out without dripping fuel in the M3. And that's it, halfway there. So now we're just gonna take it back over here to where all my tools are. We're gonna look at it compared to the new one. Look to be the same. Connectors look to be the same. So I'm gonna take this floater out of its plastic bag. This is for your fuel level sensor. And that's it. Now this is ready to install. There's absolutely nothing you need to switch over. The fuel filter on the new one looks to be a little smaller, but I'm sure that's just gonna help with us putting it in. And now I'm just gonna wanna put this in exactly like we took out the last one. So we're gonna just funnel it in. And that is quite literally all there is to it. Push her in. You get this on. Don't forget to add your hose clamp. All right, so now that the fuel pump's in, we're gonna put the lock ring on. Don't forget. So you just wanna make sure you don't put on your hose yet. Put that to the side. Push the fuel pump in. Make sure you don't cross thread this, please. Just make sure it's going on there smooth and you see the fuel pump going down a little bit. All right, and once it's up to a certain point, I'm gonna grab my hammer again. And now it's righty-tighty. Alright, and now once you get this hose clamp back on to the hose, because you destroyed it last time, just funnel the hose, make sure it's all the way on, put the clamp down, and just tighten it up, put your connectors back. So now that we tighten that hose, you're just going to want to put these back exactly where they came from. In my case, the black one with the colorful wires is towards the front of the car, and the white one with the yellow wires is towards the back. Flip this back over, feed your grommet back through. This way you get that seal. There's two parts to it, so you just want to make sure that you tuck it under. Once you see it's tucked nice, you're going to want to just line this back up, put your 4 screws in. Now you're just going to want to screw these back in. You don't got to go too tight on them, just tight as tight. That's it. Alright, now just tuck your wiring down, pull this flat back over, under this hook, and under the carpet. And now you can just put this back because that's how my car was. Put this back over here. So it looks exactly like this. You're going to want the flap over the fuel pump under the carpet, and then both of them over this hook. This way it retains its position. And now you just grab all your tools. And you're going to want to grab your back seat. Just put your back seat in. You took it out. You're gonna hear it click. You're gonna hear it click in the front once it's in the right position. You're just gonna want to push it back and then down, and now it should be good. Alright, so now we're gonna, before you start it, prime it a few times. her to activating too. And one more for good luck. And she started right up. Very nice. And that's how you change the fuel pump on your 1992 to 1999 E36, 318, 323, 325, 328, or M3. This process applies the same for all of them. Super simple. You can get it done in less than 30 minutes.